Good morning and welcome to Yorkshire Wildlife Park. We're here for our first, I would say, proper day out of post-strict lockdown restrictions.
And this is very busy because there's a ton of cars.
It is, isn't it? I mean, if you can see it behind us, lots of cars behind us.
And this is only just one car park.
Yep. And we are here at the 11:30 AM slot. So you had to book particular entry windows, didn't you?
So there's one at 9, 11:30 and 2:30.
It took a very long time.
It didn't take a long... Oh, so you need to book tickets?
Oh, it did.
But you meant to get here. It's not that far for us, but yes, it took hours to book the tickets. But we were actually quite surprised with just how many people are here. There's a lot of people arriving with us. There seems to be hundreds of cars already here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how the park copes with checking in, so actually entrance to the park, and also keeping and maintaining social distance when in there.
Yeah, it will.
So yeah, if you're interested in all of that, keep watching the vlog. We got a fantastic day out planned here at Yorkshire Wildlife Park.
We always love it here, don't we?
We do, there's some amazing animals. We've not done a vlog from here before, so we're looking forward to getting in there and showing you what it's all about.
Now I can see him. Now I can see the lions.
Charlie's trying to peek through the fence because he can see some animals. Happy Father's Day!
Yeah, belated Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, because we are here on Father's Day. And if you can see the shot that we just showed you there, the main entrance bit as you walk in, it's really packed, isn't it? There's quite a lot of people there. I think they need to tell them to disperse out a little bit. And also on the check-in, what I would say is really efficient, really quite fast, but no temperature check-in or anything like that. But they did keep it going nice and fast. We didn't queue for hours. We managed to get in probably, what, 10 minutes of queuing. So really good. We've headed round towards the baboons, which will be the next thing that we're about to see.
Just going to leave it a couple minutes, let people get in.
Yeah, let people sort of move around, see it, and then move on. So we're going to head around the trail where we're hoping it'll be a little quieter than that main entrance area. But yeah, we're really excited to get round and look at these animals.
Even Simba the lion.
That's it. So there's a lion called Simba, which Charlie's really excited to see. But we remember Yorkshire Wildlife Park opening, don't we?
We do.
All the way back in 2009, and then taking its first lions in 2010.
They did, I think it was 13 lions altogether they took in from a Romanian zoo.
Yep, so they rescued 13 lions from a Romanian zoo. And then today they have, what was it, 70 species of animals and over 400 animals. So
there's a lot of them here right now.
yeah, we can see a lot of baboons, so hopefully we're going to show you a lot of the really cool animals.
Those three baboons like so sleeping one.
We have, we've got a lovely view here, haven't we? Of the painted dogs. It's like they're eating the grass.
Must be half zebra.
Because they're eating grass.
Yeah. Or there could be like meat planted in on like the grass around there.
Maybe they've hidden treats for them, is that what you think?
Yeah. But that one has got grass on the side again. Instead. They're sniffing around like a treat. Trying to find them.
One of my favourite places in this zoo is closed, Lima Woods.
Yeah, Lima Woods is a cool walk around, isn't it, George?
Yeah.
There's just the leaves over there.
Oh, can you yeah, they're usually up and in the trees and on the different ropes, yep, messing around, as Charlie says.
Prams. Sometimes in people's prams.
Well, when they're carrying food and things like that, don't they? We've seen a couple of them be cheeky before. But yep, whilst the current pandemic and lockdown restrictions are prominent, it's currently closed to the public as the walkthrough.
It would have been good there, but it's just closed.
Well, it's just about being safe, isn't it? But you never know, as we walk around we might see a lemur. We just can't go in there and meet them today. I think just in front of us we've got the hogs actually. Pretty sure this is where the hogs are. What have we seen them, Ali? Ah, they're in the other side. We're going to have to catch them around the other side, aren't we? And if you can quite make them out.
Very
They're just in the other enclosure. Are they smelly, Charlie?
Yeah.
Is it a bit like you on the morning?
No.
I think we should go for a closer look. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got.
Finally come up this way.
They have, haven't they? We've got a good shot of the warty pigs now.
They're looking for stuff.
Yeah, it looks like they're hunting in the dirt there for their food, doesn't it?
If they were pink, they would be normal piglets.
But they're not piglets. These are warty pigs, and we've got his little friend coming here. Yeah.
I feel like the left one is a lot more higher than the right one.
Well, he's a bit bigger, isn't he?
Yeah, because that one looks like a baby.
Definitely quiet around this side, so the entrance and the monkeys were a bit manic.
Oh, yeah, I mean the entrance was packed.
That it's kind of anxiety to go in because it was so busy and so many people.
And then yeah, like you say, at the baboons there were lots of people, and if we're being really honest, there's a fair few people that
Keep left, it says.
Not really sticking to what I would call social distancing.
I think what they needed to do is put tape on the floor with crosses on where you couldn't stand and where you could, to keep that social distancing, because obviously they are there as one of the first attractions to go and see.
Yeah.
So everybody just crowds around and they are so entertaining. Babies jumping up and down, newborn. So people want to see them, don't they?
But they should give specific viewing areas and then move on. We understand that some of the other zoos, like Chester Zoo, I think, have got specific viewing areas for you to walk around and see the animals.
That's definitely needed here. I mean, now we're walking and there's nobody round.
Yeah.
He's just spotted polar bears.
The polar bears. So we actually remember when Yorkshire Wildlife Park got its first polar bear.
We had to come and see Victor, didn't we?
That's right, and we came for the opening of Project Polar all those years ago.
It's saying keep left, so it's telling you what way to walk.
There's only one polar bear, now there's 4.
Well, we believe, yes. And maybe there'll be more. We haven't actually been to Yorkshire Wildlife Park it's 2 years actually. We didn't manage to get here last year, did we?
Oh, Charlie came with a school trip.
But it's somewhere we used to come a couple of times a year.
And it's somewhere we love.
It is.
We rescue these animals and it's nice to see them having new homes and new enclosures. Oh, look at that one laying out across there, you can see it.
So yeah, walking up round to the left, as they have got a bit of a one-way guide to come up here by the polar bears.
So busy.
But it's absolutely packed, isn't it? I think
going to keep his distance until people go and...
Yeah, and move on, or we see particular gaps where we can keep 2 metre distance. So we're being very mindful of it while we're here today. But if you are coming here, be prepared for it to be quite busy at the enclosures, certainly the popular enclosures. And you're going to have to be, I suppose, really aware of the space around you. Because, yeah, our experience is that not everybody is necessarily sticking to it. And you just have to be more conscious yourself to protect you and your family, really, when you're here. But you can still enjoy a good day. Obviously, I mean, we are managing to keep our distance.
And we're not in a rush, are we?
That's it. So if you take your time, be aware of your own surroundings, you're still going to have a fantastic day if you come here.
It's just about supporting the park, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
these places need it to run. They do some fantastic conservation work, and they really need people's support. So by people coming and visiting, it's keeping places like this open, and we couldn't be bigger advocates for that, really.
Look at that one then.
But yeah, let's go down here and let's have a look at the polar bear.
Yeah, come on then.
It makes a big swirl.
He's swimming, isn't he?
It makes a humongous swirl, though.
Where is he? He's gone.
He's an excellent swimmer.
He's a show off, isn't he?
He's beautiful. Wow.
He's so there's some big paws.
Amazing, isn't it?
Big paws. Like that. Gallet. Push up there, check it ever out. Saying do not eat.
What's that? Are you seeing, George?
Some joeys. Got kangaroos.
Oh, yeah.
Look like rabbits.
This is like the little Australian walkthrough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at them.
And we like a walk through that bit there.
We do, because they actually sort of hop round you and up and...
Oh, they come up close to you.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
You can't touch them though, can you? But they hop all around.
Which is a really nice element of coming here. But of course, again, that one is closed for safety reasons.
But it's still nice to see them like this.
It is. That's it, so we've still got a really good angle here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Eating lots of grass and just having a little snooze, them two on the left.
Yeah. You can see where he still runs around though.
We got the six-banded armadillo, and if you look in his enclosure, you can see the line that it runs basically just round the edge of its enclosure. Charlie refers to it as the race course, don't you? Because we've seen him pop out of that hole down there and literally just race round it, haven't we? I think this is a good spot for lunch though, don't you?
I do, yes. They've got a little hut over there, so normally at this place they do have picnic tables, but they've been removed, so...
Yeah, so the picnic tables are usually just up here on the grass, aren't they?
They've got a little mini refreshment, like pod thing, so might have a go see, we can do a cup of tea.
Yep, and we're going to find a little patch of grass with enough space around it. We haven't brought a blanket, so I think it's going to be sit on our jackets time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we sat and eaten lunch, and now we're heading round to Land of the Tigers. What have you spotted, Charlie?
Zebra.
You spotted a zebra? Oh, I can't see him. Oh, yeah, in the paddock just over there in the distance.
With a different animal.
So we got monkeys in here, and if you look between the trees, Charlie has just spotted the zebra.
With an antelope. Next to the giraffe.
So as we were just saying, we've eaten lunch and we're heading round now to Land of the Tigers, aren't we, Charlie?
Yeah.
And Leopard Heights. So they've got this lovely wooden bridge which you walk up onto, and then you can walk. It's kind of above and around the enclosure, isn't it? It's a really nice part of the wildlife park.
It's now a one-way bridge, so we have come the right way.
Yep, and with it being one way, it means that obviously we should be able to keep the distance, which is great. We're really looking forward to this. It's been ages since we've seen a tiger, and the lions are probably down here somewhere as well.
And the giraffes, I think, are down here as well.
Yeah, so yeah, we're looking forward to seeing all these animals. In fact, the lions actually are right back round near the start. I just thought they're right back round near the start. So yeah, there's lots of animals still to see here, and yeah, I mean, we've got a glorious day for it again.
It is, it's nice.
This weekend's been fantastic, lovely and warm. We've all got our shorts on, our 3/4 t-shirt weather. It's yeah, absolutely fantastic, and I can just see us coming up on the signpost for Land of the Tigers now. Land of the Tigers. Oh, they look big cats. Did you know these 4 cat species are the only members of the cat family who can roar? Amur tigers are the largest of the 4 big cats. Did you know that, Charlie?
No.
No, there you go. The only 4 big cats that can roar.
Interesting. See, you do learn something.
I thought a lion were a cat.
This one's telling us that some cats love water. Unlike lions, tigers enjoy the water. So lions don't like water, but these tigers, they do, don't they?
There's 2 ducks and a bit of a running off.
Well, they're brave ducks if they're in this water part. It has. It's got a lovely, nice water part to the enclosure.
I feel like they're chilling.
And Charlie's right. They've got 2 brave ducks in the enclosure there. So Ali just spotted the tiger, didn't you?
I did.
Sleeping under the tree, isn't it?
Yeah. I couldn't even spot
He's hidden away.
Yeah.
He is, so that was a really good spot by Ali. It's a real shame that we can't see them here running around the enclosure, but
They normally are.
oh, he's moving around there. Oh, that's a big roll. Look at how big that tiger is.
He's just rolled over.
Wow. We may be able to catch a shot of him from the side of the fence, actually, a little further up there.
Around.
Where have you spotted one, George?
Tower, like the tower thing over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it laid on its laid on the little tower? Well done, George.
Now this is completely new down here.
It is, isn't it? We're past the tigers, and then to the left there was, well, certainly a new walkway since the last time we came. And we have no idea what we're actually walking down towards here.
No.
Oh, it says Experience Ethiopia on the sign
The
there.
thing is, they're not doing maps now, are they? So unless you download it, which we haven't, you're just kind of walking around guessing, aren't you?
Yep, so you can get a virtual map.
Charlie's found all sorts today.
And that's by downloading the app, and that will tell you where you're going as you walk
it will.
around. We've chosen to just kind of discover it as we get there, haven't we? We've been to it before, we know the area.
I would say this is completely new. After the tiger enclosure, it's just out there, right, isn't it? But
Yeah.
it's a left option today.
So what will we come across next? I wonder.
Oh, you know these hyenas, yeah? Oh, yeah, it's got the
Possibly, that looks like a hyena on the sign, doesn't it? And some, that's it, it looks like some form of monkey. And the other thing we didn't mention actually was cost. So in terms of the tickets, how much did it cost to get in, Ali?
I think it cost £64 for all of us.
So £64 for a family of 4, that's pretty much back up to full price, isn't it, I think? And to be honest, the only bits that are closed to the walk-through experiences, like Lima Woods, and it's really a bit kids' play area. So you're still getting the full benefit of the zoo.
Yes, it is.
Or Wildlife Park. And yes, that's definitely hyenas. Hyenas of hurrah! Hopefully we'll see them, fingers crossed.
Something we didn't see along with this.
Yeah, they were, well, they were either away or it got cut off because we were a bit late, wasn't it? Oh, but George has spotted some monkeys over here. They're having a ride back.
The big one looks humongous. It's humongous.
It is big, isn't it, that one? You got one chilling on the rock just here.
Watching itself.
Hey, just sunning himself, isn't he?
I'd be enjoying this.
There's one in the
like that,
grasses.
chilling.
Over there.
So it looks like they're expanding out here, doesn't it?
It'd be interesting to see what's coming in. Land, and I suppose this year might be stopped to all of that.
Because that's definitely new animal housing over in the back there. And you can see the sort of rock walls that they've put in, and the lake, and the little tunnels up the other end. So yeah.
It's a shame that we didn't see the hyena, so again I wonder if things this year have scuppered them, bringing them from where there's like getting them from, so
Maybe.
to come back.
And see the hyenas
Yeah, it
properly,
would.
wasn't it?
Or maybe we're destined just not to ever see hyena.
Yeah, because we couldn't catch them at Longleat. We're struggling to catch them here. But it's really good actually to see that the park is continuing to expand, isn't it? Because every time we come it seems to have got bigger.
It is, it looks like there's like that's going to be the walkway down up here.
Yeah, and you can see the walkway to the left, so you can see the
It's getting
expansion
bigger and
pads
bigger.
going.
And I think for the price that's needed, because you can get into Chester Zoo for the money that we paid for here, and we know at Chester Zoo they've got the elephants, it's a much bigger park.
Yeah, it is bigger, but yeah, I mean this is continuously expanding, isn't it? Since it opened in 2009.
definitely.
I mean,
Sorry,
dear
this
me,
is
it was
the big
tiny, and
ones.
now it's absolutely massive. So yeah, it's fantastic day out.
So after all that we walked round the enclosure to come to a dead end, so we had to walk back round, and we're now up near Leopard Heights and the giraffe enclosure.
Yep, and the little viewing area, like you can walk up to a really high
You can,
viewpoint,
yeah,
can't you, to see into both
Yeah.
enclosures, but that's closed. But hopefully we'll see the giraffe.
I'm sure we will, I'm sure we will.
If they're out, that'd be a nice sight. We missed the hyenas, as you just found out. We'd never see the hyenas when we come to these
I
places.
don't think they're actually here yet though.
Yeah, quite possibly not. We
There
did
could be
definitely wasn't a
pictures
hyena in that
after the
enclosure.
lockdown. There could be pictures.
That's it. It could be that lockdowns meant that they can't be transported here. Maybe it is that new.
I think that's what it is. It feels really, really new, and maybe it's something that they plan to do for the opening of 2020.
Yeah. Oh, I can smell donuts.
I
We're
love
passing a little snack shack, aren't we? And we can smell donuts. They smell great.
I really want one.
Oh, well, you'll have to really want one another day, Charlie, because I'm not standing in that queue for donuts.
Very small one.
I would rather see the giraffe. I would rather walk around this enclosure and try and get a good viewpoint of the giraffe, and maybe see some of the leopards as well.
No giraffes.
No giraffes? That's another animal we've missed today, isn't it?
Sad.
Sad.
You sad, Charlie.
Yeah, we are. We like the
Because
giraffes.
at
aren't we?
Chessington we fed giraffes.
We did. We've done the feeding experience at
That was
Chessington before. That was
fantastic.
amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sadly the giraffe doors just in the enclosure behind us, you can see, are closed, so no giraffes for us to see, which is a shame, but we're not sure why they're not out.
It's what it is, isn't
It
it?
is what it is. It is a shame they're not out. Hopefully we'll have some better looks with the leopards in a few
And we've
minutes.
still got the lions.
That's it, we've still got
And
the lions
rhinos,
to
I
see,
believe, and
rhinos, meerkats, all that
meerkats.
kind of stuff. So, and to be honest, more than anything as well, we're just enjoying being out again and walking around.
We
It is a
are.
really nice walk around, and you get to see some fantastic animals along the way.
Something else.
Yeah, so we've managed to spot the leopard, haven't we?
No, just coming down.
Oh, it was really quite difficult to spot because the main viewing areas here are closed.
It's going down.
But yeah, it's just there behind the trees, isn't it? So yeah, we had a bit of a spot the leopard, didn't we? We stood here and managed to see one just up in the just up on the platform there, and there was another one just looked like it was stood on the roof, didn't it?
We're heading into Africa.
And we've spotted the giraffe.
Woo! So
So-
we were totally wrong.
Yeah, so behind us here, this patch of grass used to be one of the main picnic
It did,
areas.
yeah, we've sat many times there,
So
haven't
I
we?
think, yeah, I think this just showed actually that, you know, it's changed quite a bit in the last 2 years
So
actually.
much.
So there's now it's just grassland and almost like fences that open up to a run for the giraffe to get down to a field further down into the Africa section, and yeah, we can just see them beyond the grass from us, which is amazing, isn't
live
it?
from the savannah.
So yeah, there we go.
Live
We'd
in the
already got a
savannah.
little down that we couldn't see the giraffe, but here they are.
Oh, lots of beautiful.
Oh, we can see an ostrich there as well.
Really nice.
It is.
You can see the zebra in the distance.
We can, he's over to the right.
Oh, I can see some rhinos behind us.
Giraffes can grow taller than a double-decker bus, which is 6 metres.
Oh no, couldn't get high enough to see them, could we?
So, little tip, if you are coming here to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, just up by Lima Woods, where the stage area is, they've still got all the picnic tables. So if you don't want to eat sat on your jacket like we did, you can come up here and actually get a table for lunch. So here we are at one of the things that started it all, and one of our favourite places, Lion Country. We're excited to see the lions.
He's wanted to see these since we came in this morning.
Going to be looking for Simba, aren't you, Charlie?
He said, keep the Pride Rock.
I don't think there's going to be a Pride Rock, but there's definitely a Simba.
Pride rocks, like rocks everywhere.
There are rocks everywhere, yes.
There could be in the home down there.
So you can see here the barrier on the right, so there is a one-way system, which is good.
This should have been all the way through the park though.
It should, wherever there's busy, I would say, areas of up and down footfall, it would have helped to have this sort of thing.
Certainly would have done.
And we can already tell by going back down towards the main entrance that that's still very busy.
Yeah, it's extremely busy. We've got another 45 minutes before the next round of people start coming in, so
Yeah, can only
whether
imagine.
we should try and get out before they come.
We can only imagine that that must stay busy all day then, really, around that main entrance bit. I suppose you've got the toilets there, the ice cream parlour,
Yeah, I've not been to the toilet.
the meerkats.
Okay. It's
I didn't need it.
one thing that I've said, because the queues are massive, because we live so close, we can wait.
Yeah, we've just stayed away, haven't we? So yeah, but
I'd say there's not many staff around. Not the staff that we have seen.
oh, Charlie spotted them sleeping just down here. You can just make them out there on the ground, but we're definitely going to catch a better view of those on the way back, Charlie. As we go around the one-way system, we're going to come up right next to them.
Simba.
We think it's the king,
Oh no.
but yeah, we can see one of the male lions over there, can't we? And I must say, we don't know if it is Simba, but we're gonna believe that it is, aren't we? We're gonna assume that that is Simba.
You're being very weird.
Well, he's just having a little lie down, isn't he?
Beautiful, isn't it?
He is. They are amazing animals.
Just to think what they've come from, these guys.
Yeah, from that zoo in Romania.
Yeah. The enclosure.
It is a really nice enclosure here. You'd happily live in this without your Xbox. I don't think you or Charlie can live without your Xbox.
Lion up here as well, just tucked behind the
Oh, it's just behind the tree, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nala.
I don't know if that lion there or lioness is called Nala, Charlie, but it's a nice start, isn't it, to have Simba and Nala? She's looking over this way, isn't she? She's beautiful. You can smell a Charlie for dinner.
The biggest one is the dinner and you're the biggest one, Dad. They don't look that big, but they're fierce.
They are big though, Charlie. If you were stood in there, it'd look really big.
But from this range, it does look like it.
Oh yeah, it's a massive paw, isn't
I
it?
would never want to go next to one of them.
So we've come round and managed to catch the sleeping lions just here that we saw on the way in, haven't we?
Yeah.
They are. He is huge though. That male lion is
Like the
massive,
size
isn't
of
it?
my face.
It is.
It is, Charlie.
On the way in here, those lion footprints, blue ones.
There were, that's right, the little 2 metre marks were lion paws, weren't they? Lion paw prints. And even whilst they aren't walking around, it's just amazing being here and seeing them again, isn't it? So you can just see the meerkats in the hole there. They look a little bit scared, don't they? Probably because they've not seen people in a few weeks, and then all of a sudden, you know, there's lots of people here. Oh, there's 3 of them squished in there, isn't there? See if we can get a little closer for the 3 of them. Sort of crammed in there. I don't know if you can make that out. But yeah, 3 of them squished in the little hole, aren't they? Just a little scared to come out.
It's like a 3-headed meerkat.
He's having a good look, isn't he, for predators? This is their little viewing rock. Oh, we've got one little guy just coming up there.
Hi, little buddy.
He's having a proper good look, isn't he?
Then the second
Little
one's
friend just down to the left.
You're gonna try to get up there.
I think he's spying all these birds because there are a few birds flying around above, aren't there? So I think that's what he's got his eye on, Charlie.
Or bugs to eat. Really bugs.
One of my favourite animals and one that usually evades us everywhere we go is the giant otter, but we've managed to find them, haven't we?
I think we struggled at Chessington last time.
Oh, we did. They never come out and see us at Chessington, do they?
The only time we saw an otter
Got one.
was at Longley.
That's right, we saw them at Longley. We got one here, it's just come out of the water and his little friends ran off into the bush. Oh yeah, we just seen him scarper away in the distance there. But yeah, the giant otter, definitely one of my favourite animals at any zoo or wildlife park. So we just about finished our day here at the Yorkshire Wildlife Park, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've been queuing for what? Ooh, about 20 minutes for the gift shop, so it's a big queue all the way back round into the park, but you can see these little barriers either side of us. So that is the queue for the shop, all 2 metres apart, and there's a walkway around to the other side where they've made a separate little route through the shop, a cordoned off route through the shop to take you directly out if you don't want to wait, which is good.
It is.
But yeah, we're waiting for the shop because I think these guys want something in there, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to go in there. And
Your favourite part was today was a polar bear.
well, I think the polar bear probably was my favourite thing today because it wasn't shy, was it?
Polar bear on a rock.
Yeah, Charlie likes the statue in the little shop on the side here. But yeah, we're going to have a little wander in there. We think it's like a 1-in, 1-out policy, don't we? Because it's quite slow, the queue. But we'd prefer it be slow and safe than
yeah.
too many in there. So that's us done at Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Have we enjoyed today?
Yeah.
We have. It's been a very good day, hasn't it? It's been a nice to be back out again and nice
Doing
somewhere really good.
Yeah.
What do we think of the overall day then, Ali?
It was really good.
All right. So Charlie, really good.
Busy.
Busy, I would say that. So coming back, it felt like a lot of people here. Yes, Charlie's bought a leopard in the store.
There was too many, especially when we came.
Too many cars.
It's awful as it sounds, it's not well structured, so your viewing areas, everybody just crowds around, there's no structure to where you should stand or
Yeah, I think they've
like
trusted
that.
people to just do social distancing because you don't see anybody around the park to enforce it, and that's not saying there should be, but the general public really are just...
They're excited to get back out, understandable.
That's it, totally understandable. So excited to get back out here, see the animals. There is limited viewing space,
Yeah,
so that
they've
does
closed
just
it all
kind of
off,
mean
haven't
that
they?
everybody
Yeah.
crowds in there. So that's the only thing that slightly let it down a bit. You had to be really conscious, and you felt like you were squeezing in and out, didn't you?
Father's Day, so maybe if we'd have come, you know, on a weekday,
Yeah, less
might have
busy
been a
time.
bit quieter. Yeah.
But irrespective of that, we've still had an absolutely fantastic day. Don't let us
Oh, no, it's been fantastic.
make it sound like we didn't. We've had an absolutely fantastic day. We'd have liked to see a couple more of the animals that evaded us, but we've seen enough to be really happy with the day that we've had.
The boys have been certainly happy with what they've got, haven't you? Yeah.
But if you're heading down here, just expect the visitor walk-through attractions to be closed.
Yeah. All the
Even
play areas are closed.
play areas are closed. Even some of the little viewing bays that would get busier, so where you go up to the glass and you would touch it. Well, you're not supposed to touch the glass, but people do, obviously. So all of those main viewing areas where people will congregate or huddle into a small space, they've been closed off.
There's only one main picnic area.
Yeah, so that's all been done well actually, so that's a good safety aspect, so that people don't crowd round and you don't get lots of people touching the screens. So yeah, oh dear me, walked into a tree there. But yeah, we've still had an absolutely brilliant day. Do you know what, it's been nice just getting back out to a wildlife park, hasn't it, and seeing all the animals.
It certainly has.
So, favourite animal of today then, Charlie?
I would say lions.
The lions were Charlie's favourite animal today.
He came away with a leopard toy.
He did. And George, your favourite animal that you saw today?
Leopard.
The leopard for George as well. Well, Charlie, sorry, was the lion, not the leopard. He just picked the leopard in the shop. And Ali, yours?
Oh, it's the polar bears here.
And it was definitely the polar bear from me. They weren't shy today, were they?
They
Oh, certainly one of them
like
wasn't.
to show off,
But
don't they?
before we go, happy Father's Day.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you ever so much. Got my own little polar bear. So yeah, my favourite animal here today, and now I'm taking one home. I think that's a nice spot to end it. We've had a fantastic day here at Yorkshire Wildlife Park. We hope you've all enjoyed the walk around with us, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.